shit.
Drake, Aubrey is washing Kendrick Lamar lyrically.
In this day and age, yeah, lyrically for real, no.
Hell no.
But he wins the public image. It's like that YB Better shit when all the fans was trolling every rapper, every singer, every whatever's page with YB Better with the green heart and the fucking snake.
These niggas saying Big Sean and Ben washed Kendrick.
Big Sean's lyrical, but he not in the public eye like that no more. It all work comes up to
it's a relation. You wanna know what's crazy? He got the right relationship, but he just be more on some family.
That's
shit.
like saying Moneybagg Yo could fucking watch Kendrick Lamar. A lot of motherfuckers will promise that he can, but the nigga not lyrical.
No, man, no. I fuck with Moneybagg, but Moneybagg
ain't lyrical.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying he's not good. I'm just saying.
But the generation will say that shit though.
Okay.
Moneybagg Yo is better. He could watch Kendrick. He could watch J. Cole. He could watch any of these lyrical niggas. Cause that's who they fuck with. Drake, I don't know. I mean, I know why. He been building up every single year and shit. But now it's to the point where it's like, I fuck with you because of the shit in the past. But it's like, you on some Fruit Loops shit right now. Like you ain't the same, nigga. You wearing ponytails, you wearing fucking colored nails, and you look like a bitch now. All you missing now is the fucking nose ring.
To fit the generation.
Fuck the generation, it's to push a damn agenda. So why not have the biggest rapper push this agenda the most? Why not? We have him push it. Now all these teens, cause now I'm hearing we're talking about it, but teens in real life, young boys are actually putting the fingernails on, dressing with bright ass colors.
Bro, it's NBA basketball players that shooting threes with the black nail polish right at.
Some of these little niggas is wearing colorful, fuck black, fuck clear.
I'm just talking about the principle that they're doing this.
They're pushing that image in our faces to normalize it. They're trying to, we can't get to the older generation, but a lot of old niggas that want to be down so much with cause you always got that nigga that's a little bit older but want to follow the trends and shit as if he's still young. We possibly could still get some older niggas to rock with this shit cause they want to be down to appeal to the bitches. So whatever they think appeal to the bitches is wearing some colored nails and some tight ass clothes and some fucking, you know what I'm saying? And wear a ponytail, then they'll do it. And then the younger kids, we got them. We got them on lock. We got them.
They doing this.
You've been looking at them since birth, so it's gonna be easy.
We got them.
They're not even doing it because that's what they fuck with, or that's the wave they on. They actually genuinely, they just doing this just to fit in.
Yes.
And not be outdated. Because they don't want to be that 48-year-old that's really a 48-year-old.
They want to stay in the trend. Yep. They want to stay in the trend.
They want to fuck the 20-year-old, 25-year-old bitches the same way they sons and they nephews is.
Yep. Exactly.
They chasing the same bitches.
Yeah. Yep. While the young boys and shit, they're really living like that, and that could be dangerous because if they start dressing like that and think all that feminine being in your feelings and shit is okay, then that's just gonna be a step closer for them to actually be.
I mean, the nails mixed with the rocking hips.
They already on that edge.
Yo, they not far. They not far
away.
They not far.
And they already telling them nowadays that it's okay for a man. Before, they said it's not good for no man to show off his emotion. He got to take it to the chin. But now they're telling them it's okay for a man to show off his feelings, wear his feelings on his sleeves, and be as emotional as possible.
And that's why I find that weird because men weren't trained to be able to control their emotions like women were all their lives.
Right. Why don't women want to accept that they're more understanding and forgiving than men are? Why do they make it seem like that's just a rule that we write in just to make it fit the narrative? Like you just said, women are more prone to care, to wash dishes, wash the clothes. Like that was, I'm not saying that's all y'all are good for, but that's
that was the tradition.
We're the ones that gotta go out and be hunter-gatherers, fucking knock down wood, go find
get the money and bring it back.
The hard shit.
We were the warriors. We were the warriors where y'all kept the kids safe. That was it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying keep the kids safe is easy, but who had a more difficult lifestyle? A nigga that might die any minute. Or you just gotta deal with a couple screaming and a little bit of yelling and watch a couple clothes you know. I'm not saying it's easy.
And ultimately, I feel like it's worse for the men now because you gotta think, even though y'all think that it's okay to be feminine, the eyes of the law will still look at you as a man and hold you accountable.
You're just a feminine man, but you're still a man.
If this skinny ass, let's say he like 5'10", and like a buck 50, 150 pounds.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna stop what you said, but if a nigga is really on ultra spicy route, they not gonna treat him like a man. But he gotta be ultra spicy so he could use the defense of you're discriminating against men.
No, they still treat you like a man. I've seen some gays get treated like men, even though they start. No, this ain't
bro. They're not pulling no gun out on no Jason Lee type nigga.
Why not? I could pull a video where they did do that shit. They'll still treat you like a man. Certain cops,
they don't care.
Certain cops,
that's what I'm saying. Some of them cops, they gonna see that and they gonna start treating Bull like he a woman for real.
Certain cops, that's not with the.
If you look at older cops, fuck no.
That's what I'm saying. The older cops will still look at you as a man, but the younger ones, the woke cops, they like, all right, he thinks he's a bitch. Okay, let him. He ain't bad.
I might get a whole lawsuit just from doing my job.
Right. And they don't want no lawsuit. But the older cops don't give a fuck.
He put the cuffs on me and threw me in the back seat because he discriminated against my content. No, he threw you in the back seat because you just fucking.
You just fought this whole bitch right here.
You just poked this. You just maced her for no reason. Like, I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm saying. The woke cops will look past that shit. But my point is, the $150 nigga that's a 5'11" motherfucker, he could be a little zesty, he still claim to be straight, but he a little, you know what I'm saying? Dating now, cause these bitches now, they're not just getting bigger in size, they're getting bigger in height. A lot of these bitches is tall now and big. So
6'3", 290.
Exactly, a 6'2", 290, if not pushing 300.
As a woman, I ain't saying it like that, but I'm saying it like that.
It's real shit now. That's what's normal now. A 6'2", 290,
size 12,
300.
Size 12 in men's.
Yup, bitch with big ass hands and all that shit. Dating this nigga, punching them, beating the shit out of him.
Like you said, bull, $150.
He not fighting. He not fighting back for real. The cops will still get called
and hold him down like
hold
he's the dominant,
accountable.
Like he's the dominant one when it's obvious.
Because at the end of the day, men are stronger than women. I understand that, but
your 150 outweighs her 290, 300.
The rule of it is men are built more durable, women are built more flexible. That's literally how our skeletal structures are. They have 40% more cartilage in their body than we do.
So we talking about old.
Changing now.
We talking about old Monique before she lost all the weight. Dating Kevin Hart. He better not touch her.
Right. Yep.
And motherfuckers think fat motherfuckers. At the end of the day, that shit is equivalent to muscle. So if you got a bunch of fat in your body and shit, and you're dealing with somebody that don't have that much fat or muscle in their body,
like 400.
you not standing a chance. Right. Whether she's a bitch or you a nigga or not.
Even if she's playing, she just sit on you. You're not.
Whether she's play fighting, she could seriously cause some damage if not kill you.
But they don't want to look at it from the perspective of this is the same as if a man being overly physically dominant over a woman, when it's obviously shown that this woman is twice this man's size.
It don't matter.
And weight.
She has a pussy, you have a dick. It's different. But people get killed for play fighting every day.
And if you report her abusing you,
you're a bitch.
You're a fool.
You're wrong. But that's fucked up. She could physically
But you can't
kill
defend yourself or show any type of discipline.
No.
Not at all.
Not even if you.
So what do you do? If you can't discipline, you can't do nothing physically. And
that's where population control comes into play. When you know you can't deal with a bitch that's masculine than you, what other options that you gonna want to go into? For the incels that are straight, that can't pull bitches like that, the AI girlfriend. But the ones that want to go outside and shit and still mingle and be in relationships, if they know they can't deal with bitches, they're gonna start to transition and go with niggas. And the vice versa. The masculine bitch is gonna want to deal. If there's no niggas around for her to fuck with, she's gonna do the next best thing and get with a femme, a woman that's the feminine lesbian. That's where you got that lesbian relationship coming into play.
That's being submissive to another woman because she's dominant.
That's when you got the dyke and the feminine lesbian. The lesbian relationship.
You got Young and May, you got Berniesburg, you got the feminine, and then you got the masculine feminine.
Exactly. I never seen a relationship where both of them be masculine at the same time.
No.
But I damn sure seen it where two. Yeah, no. And I have seen it where both of them were feminine.
Yes, that works. That works. But most of them have the most fights and arguing.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Just because they're in these gay relationships don't mean they're any better than a straight relationship. They still cheat on women. They still cheat on each other.
They just not sticking dick in them. But they still fucking them.
Yeah, but they are sticking dick, but they sticking a toy dick in them.
Yeah.
So it's like
I know what you said. Just because they're female, they masculine women, but they still cheat on these bitches the same way niggas do.
All right,
it's the same shit.
I'm gonna hit y'all with this. I'm gonna say this: gay marriages, lesbian marriages, straight marriages. All three. Which one has the most divorces?
You say gay, lesbian,
straight. No. Lesbian.
I thought they'd be the ones that work out the most.
Fuck no.
Oh no, 2 lesbian. Or they 2 women that love women, and they only want women.
And you got to think they're still biologically women,
but
so they're overly
are masculine.
Here's the thing.
As hell, but they're still emotional.
They the ones that look like John Cena for real.
They're the ones that could be emotional when they want to, and masculine when they want to, and get physical whenever they want to.
Yep.
And it's 2 women, so there is no crime. Y'all just 2 bitches beating each other up.
That's what I'm saying. Damn. And I saw a video of a lesbian. Yeah, that bitch gotta be a lesbian. She was bigger than both the cops that were trying to arrest her and shit. And she actually gave them a fight trying to put her in the car and shit.
Of course they got her in the car.
Y'all weak as hell.
Of course they got her in the car, but it was a struggle.
It was a struggle. And she hiding in the motherfucking closet. Then you got this big bitch that opens the door. And they talk about, alright, we're looking for her, where she at? We know she in the house, where she at? She's not here. She's fat, a little short, chunky. You can tell she's the feminine one in the relationship. But she's still ghetto and shit. She not here.
Was she like Dirt first baby mom vibe? Like Dirt first baby mom vibe?
Yeah, but black.
Okay.
But she not here.
What I'm saying is like, I got a lot skinnier. Right? Like, for real. 17, I was almost 300 pounds. I got a lot skinnier. All I did was gain 2 inches in height and gain 1 inch in my foot size.
Right. It just be seeming like men can't be how we used to be. We can't be that person that just, say how we feel and the voice matters. Like getting the man out the household is like, it seems
crucial. Crucial.
And it seems like it's easier to manipulate once they're not, whether it's,
Yeah.
Whether it's either way.
It's crucial to get the man out the household because that's how you push the agenda ahead faster. If you got a man at the house, if you got both your parents, because every kid needs that balance. They need that feminine and they need that masculine. But once you got a whole household with men and young men and young women growing up in just a feminine household, it's gonna be an unbalance when they get outside into the real world.
I never heard nobody ask it, but do you think it's an issue if there's too much masculine energy? Like if a child grows up, like if a boy grows up and he doesn't have no love, no feminine touch, it's always get up, you're not bleeding, get up, you're not hurting, forever though.
The thing is,
you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, the thing is, men also know how to stop, because when they see that their little boy is a little too hurt, they're not gonna do a feminine route, but they're gonna go softer on him.
Right. So you
some.
So you saying too much?
I know.
Because you saying too much feminine.
But I'm saying it's a good percentage though.
But too much masculine is never too much masculine.
But that's what I'm saying. With these single mothers nowadays, a lot of them they claim to be feminine, but a lot of these bitches is more masculine.
They more masculine than niggas.
So now when they're growing up kids, sons, they're showing them a masculine. They're giving them masculine energy, but not the ones that a man would. They're giving them masculine energy where they could just do equivalent to what the bitches is doing. And then with the girls, when they're raising up the girls, they just enforcing them to be just mini sexy reds. Just yell out in public. If somebody try you, you could
tongue out. All that good shit.
You could be as nasty, as mean as you want to a motherfucker that comes up to you just to ask you how your day is. You could be all of that. So that's why nowadays the generation of parents is more fucked up, and that's just pushing the agenda even more on the next generation. Now imagine a whole new generation of motherfuckers that's traumatized, fucked up, emotionally broken, and just into the world. The new leaders of the world are all fucked up.
Yeah, that's what they said about us 90s baby.
I think this generation is learning how to parent through social media.
It is. To the point where
when we were growing up, we was on there through like Barney cartoons, you know what I mean?
We had genuine childhoods. We had genuine childhoods.
I feel like social media is raising the generation.
Cause like at the end of the day, kids grew up. Our generation, kids grew up on Cartoon Network, Disney.
Like you said,
like now these kids are growing up on social media, Zeus, Snapchat.
What do you say in another video? Give little Timmy the phone, go on YouTube, let him just scroll through for 12 hours.
Yes.
And that's going to be what's raising your child, not the life values that
yes, that's what they're doing.
Take your phone, leave me alone. Because a lot of kids didn't have.
Matter of fact, I'm going to get you your own little tablet, your own little phone.
iPad.
Just so you can have it forever.
Parents get that for their kids by the age of 3.
Fuck 3. They try to push it at 1 or 2.
Nah, that's their phone. They ain't giving their whole new device.
Your son and daughter just want to your son and daughter. Your son and daughter.
A lot of them started social media pages for them.
Well, I know that one, but they're the ones taking pictures. They're not giving the kid and everything.
Whenever the kid is able to walk and talk efficiently, that's when they give it to him.
Yeah.
So he know how to start operating the remote to change the channels. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these kids nowadays, when they're from a couple months old, they're getting smarter and smarter and smarter.
Every time.
So they know how to they know how to skip the ad on YouTube. They know how to get certain things. They're developing faster.
They're 3 years old. They know how to open the phone, click the app, sign in.
Yep.
Turn the phone, start playing.
Yep. Mm-hmm. They know how to do everything effectively at a young age. So it's just. When you got that aspect, it's just it's good, not good, but we never seen kids develop this fast before. Kids before had their baby ages where they were actually children, but now this generation of kids are all growing up quick. You got 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds that could possibly pass for grown-ups. 10. Nigga, I didn't get my fucking my growth spurt until I was like what, 15 or like in the 14, 15 years old.
We live in a generation where you'll see that 11-year-old had that mustache.
Had a little mustache.
You'll be like, damn, that nigga grown. But now it's like
it's normal. A kid from our time nowadays is rare now.
Bro, it's a kid out here that's 12 years old. Bull is a 6'10", 6'11" demigod that's dunking the ball and shooting the 3 like Steph Curry at 12.
Yep.
When I saw an Instagram video of a fucking 13-year-old boy look like a fucking 45-year-old grown man,
dude with the dreads and shit, and he really is 13.
I think he didn't have dreads. He like had small. He had small hair and shit.
He's down south, right? I think in Texas.
I think so. Yeah,
we talking about the same.
He had the mustache as hell, and that's that.
But he's true to that age though, and that's sick.
That's why they're corrupting the generation right before our eyes.
Anyway.
The food that these kids eat up in school, you don't think they pump that shit up with shit to make them grow faster? And then the fast food that we eat could pump that shit up for them even more. It might not do nothing for us because we've reached a certain point of age, so it won't do nothing. Them, they're still developing. Their bodies are still growing.
So at that age, if they take in a certain amount of food at a certain quantity,
they'll be fucking giants.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that I went to the club and the girls and the boys that were fucking 20, 21 years old, 19,
like the middle
they're all big as hell. Look like grown-ups, grown-ups. And I'm like, well, fuck, where the fuck I been at? Kids back then actually looked like children. At our time, we looked like children. Now, children that look like how they were back then, that don't exist no more.
No.
The new children are damn near grown-ups.
When we was 15, this is how 6, 7-year-olds look now.
And that's bad too, because a lot of people out here that's fucked up in the head that are that touch children is fucked up. It's very fucked up. But nowadays they could try to approach a 14, 15-year-old that just by looking at them
they look like
could pass 18, for a 21-year-old. Yep. That's some sick shit. But then when you go in court and you try to go make that case against them, you could say, yeah, he was messing with a 14-year-old, but by looking at Shorty, she's stacked up like a goddamn IG model. thick waist, small waist. It look like look like she just got a BBL, but she fucking in 6th or 7th grade.
And that's not good.
That's not good.
You're basically just saying that we live in an age where the younger they are, they're just developing younger now.
A lot earlier.
Men
they're developing a lot earlier.
This whole kid shit is just, and it makes, as a father, for real, I have a 1-year-old girl, so it fucks me up how the world could possibly be by the time she gets older. Cause I got a little sister too. She's only 14, 15 years old. She's already stacked up. When I don't see her that much, but when I go home, when I saw her the last time and she was coming to the car, I'm like, who the fuck is that? That didn't look like my little sister.
No little girl. That didn't look like no little sis.
She looked like a grown ass woman. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, she looked like one of them girls that I know that I see on IG and shit. But she's still in high school.
Yep.
I'm like, man. And these niggas, they getting bigger, but they getting bigger. They're turning into bigger bitches than they're turning into bigger masculine men. It's just fucking crazy, man. Nowadays, when they say this the end times, it really do feel like it's the motherfucking end times. I'm just waiting for Jesus to crack the sky open and come back. Cause this shit is crazy.
On that note, my thing is, kids don't even dress like kids no more.
No.
Hell no.
It's bad as hell when you try to put 1-year-olds in fucking 2 pieces and showing their stomachs, and for the boys wearing like the
crop top.
That, but when they want to dress them up like young boys and shit, shirt. They wearing like what the grown men and shit wear, like when they got like the open collared shirts and shit,
like on a long V-neck and stuff like that.
Nah, like what you call them shirts? Them low shirts, and it's like a button up and shit, but it's open though.
Oh, it's just a button up, just halfway open.
No, but they be having it all the way open and shit.
Oh yeah, just
exposing their whole body.
Trying to make them look how they flex.
Back in the day, that would have been looked down upon. Now you showing the whole kid's whole body out in public just to look fresh for the gram, and some of them are resorting now to putting on fake tattoos on the kids. So that's just gonna make them want to grow up and really embody that image.
In which they will.
They
always do.
And it's like, why expose them to that shit so young? You're not even giving them a chance. A boy shouldn't be having no fucking wicks in his hair, gold teeth, and fucking fake tattoos all over his body at fucking 2 years old.
They don't care. They want to promote. Honestly, single mothers promote their sons to look like what they wanted back when they were younger.
Real shit.
Same with their daughters. Having whole Krishan Rock parties and shit.
They want their daughters to be what they couldn't be when they were younger.
But having a Krishan Rock themed party
is crazy.
That's insane.
We had Power Rangers for the girls.
They got the whole setup, the cake.
I saw. I'm just saying, I didn't think they would make that shit.
They even got the cake where it got Krishan, and then one side of the cake is Blueface and shit.
It's like it's like our generation when the kid wanted the Spider-Man or the Hulk, but they're doing it with Krishan and Blueface.
With actual toxic celebrities and shit.
Y'all got the cake, the napkins, the pillows, the plates.
The little sippy cups and shit. The little sippy cups and the goodie bags and shit with their faces on them.
Playing Bust Down Tatiana at a kid. This is children.
At a 5-year-old birthday.
And all the motherfuckers in that club, when I went back home a couple weeks ago, they damn sure knew that song. Even the girls started grabbing their crotches and they started Bust Down Tatiana. Now before it was just the niggas doing that, but now the girls, they doing that shit right along.
But Blueface weird. Blueface a one-hit wonder.
He influenced y'all. How the fuck he weird? He influenced y'all to do this shit. I seen it in the club.
Now this is crazy. I didn't know this happened. They said, well, I knew Rihanna was pregnant. They said Rihanna and ASAP's second son names were they named him Riot Rose. It's crazy how them two niggas got, not niggas, but you know what I'm saying. Rihanna and ASAP got as much exposure as Rihanna got by herself, as much exposure ASAP got in the designer clothing world. They are not even discussed or talked about that much.
They're not, because they keep it themselves.
They moving in silence.
But how can you move in silence when...
You gotta think she a billionaire.
how are you a silent billionaire?
Look at the world.
By not being on social media, all that's happening.
Okay, I'm listening.
Making your money literally. This nigga, it's the same way with Jay-Z.
And she did have them kids back to back. I think they said she wasn't pregnant. She wasn't not, like she had the baby and then within 6 months her having the first baby.
And look, who would you equate as the man and the woman of that relationship?
We spoke about that before. Rihanna's definitely the man in the relationship, unfortunately. Not saying ASAP feminine, but she's making men money.
But he do.
She making bread with her.
He do wear some skeptical shit sometimes that make me question.
But we had that talk.
We had to talk.
It's the difference between. I'm about to go back to it because it's right on our thumbnail.
He's the kind of nigga that if they didn't work out and he wanted to claim child support, they're gonna give it to him, cause he's making less money.
This is what I say. Fuck, where can I see that shit?
I ain't go that far, my heart.
1.3 bill.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much she worth.
Yep.
And I think he worth like
Couple mil.
yeah.
Not that much.
Cause me and him was having a discussion. He was saying ASAP got his motion. I was like, he do. But 1.3 bill to whatever he making, Rihanna got niggas shut the fuck up money.
Yeah.
He still got enough money for the regular.
Still flexing shit.
He got the be quiet money at that.
He got that
Yeah,
flex.
flow.
He got that rapper money.
And I'm not putting no smut on ASAP because he really is an impact on the drip that these niggas wear. He got his hands in all these different designs.
He started that zesty shit early, but on the real.
But he started that in New York.
He did, and it transpired all around the world to other artists from the South, from the West, doing the same shit.
No funny shit though. ASAP really was wearing them see-through and Machine Gun Kelly shirts. He been did the Uzi fishnet with the gold. He
dressed up like an anime schoolgirl while he was popping in 2014.
Always had the braids.
Always,
but not to the side.
Nope. Yep. He always had that feminine,
no facial hair, and they said you never could trust a nigga that
don't got
But he had no facial hair for about 29 to 31 years.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy because some niggas can't grow facial hair until they in their 30s.
But I'm talking, but he don't got even a shade. You got some niggas that got the little cat with.
That got something.
His shit clean.
Nothing. Bro, it took me 26 years to get this shit.
But he's not getting that, bro. His shit look like big paws, like a baby all the time.
Yeah.
Like newborn baby. Like nigga, you ain't got nothing. It's always smooth.
Even little baby
like all the time.
A little bit.
Yeah, you'll see the stubble and your face always
Same
smooth.
with Boosie. Boosie, he tried to keep his face shit, but he grew facial hair a little.
Like I'm not worried about another man, but if your face can stay smooth for 365 days,
that's a problem.
I don't know. Not a
you surprised me.
That feminine shit been in the game for a while.
It was just you was food before.
Yeah, before it wasn't as popularized. Now it's at the forefront.
You don't realize that all the people that was doing that shit before, Kid Cudi's, everybody, it wasn't accepted, but now they can do it and it's good. I'm starting to realize that all these people that was doing this shit before and got clowned, they're doing it again, they're getting praised.
When Kid Cudi wore that dress, he was talked down on.
Now he be out here on the Scotland shit, wearing the tights with the dress over top, the long.
It's okay now. Because we're in a weird time, man. Transgenders at an all-time high. Anything that's an alternate way of living is at an all-time high.
I feel like the way this world transitioning, I love that word transition, I hate it. I feel like the way this world going, the woman in society is going to put more respect on the feminine man than the masculine.
Yeah, they've been doing that.
Nah.
Women always
still be out
for gays.
But no, women still be out here wanting the nigga that go to the gym and he hard working. They still want
to fuck him, but they know they're not gonna really change.
They're not gonna keep him.
So they want to marry the feminine man?
Yes.
Because they know they know he's gonna do his job.
But they want the sneaky link to be
to satisfy them.
The Idris Elba, the more the ideal,
to
but not what I
really
really
want with.
But not who I really desire.
No.
I really desire a little Uzi in there.
In reality, they would want to be with the masculine man, but they know that they're not going to be able to hold him down.
I saw a status on Facebook.
It's like that movie.
This bitch said, she said, I hate when a man knows his worth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the nigga that don't,
they put control. The one girl put the laughing emoji. She was just like, yeah, like, all right, like, I get it. You know your worth, but please just come back home and deal with me.
Nigga, this is equivalent to that Christmas movie with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
I was say Mark.
Where he was the ain't shit baby dad.
Yep.
But Will Ferrell was that good.
Daddy's home.
Yeah, he was that good, watching the kids, getting their lunch together, driving them to school, all that good shit. But the daddy was a real asshole until he came to his senses at the end and shit. Mm-hmm. So it's like that. The woman still wants to fuck the bad boy.
Yep.
But they'll settle down with the good guy because they know that the good guy is still gonna stay at home and play his position. He ain't gonna be as masculine as the bitch, but he's still gonna be that father figure in the household.
We live in a day where a man knowing his worth and adding tax is weird.
It's bad because he's not easily to control.
And he got his own motion, his own
the
cars,
narratives have
his
changed.
Own everything, so he really doesn't need you. He just needs you to be here for the ride.
Oh, this is like this, bro. If you gonna be in a straight relationship nowadays within 5 to 10 years, this is ultimately gonna be the epitome of a straight relationship, and that's just what it's gonna be. Where they at? There we go. That's gonna be the straight relationship within 5 to 10 years. They'll be together as a man and a woman, but it's a feminine ass man that is or could be gay with a masculine ass dyke woman.
They want this generation
fucked up
for the men to wear the dress down the aisle.
Yes. Yes.
With the nails, while the woman comes down.
Makeup. The veil over their face.
While the woman comes down in her Steve Harvey suit.
Or the woman stays at the stage in her Steve Harvey suit and the guy walks out like the full-blown bride down.
Yes.
That's what we moving into.
Have 5 of your nephews holding your dress as you walk.
Any way of going against God that they can, they doing it. The 5 to 10 in a couple of years, with everything, with each gender going backwards, I feel like they're gonna try to find a way for men to have kids. Even though it's no way possible, whether they gotta have them out the asshole or even a stretch, try to push them out of the wazoo. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna try to find a way to solidify that this is how it's supposed to be, and that's bad because with each generation passing, not just Gen Z, but each generation passing, each generation is gonna think more and more and more that the way that we grew up,
men and women is not normal.
It's old.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, men and women are normal, but the man is supposed to be more bitchy, and the woman is supposed to be the aggressor.
Yep.
That's gonna be the new normal. Our way that we grew up is gonna be it is equivalent to how the MLK and the Malcolm X days was. Mm-hmm. It's old. We don't remember it because we weren't there, but we've heard about it though. But this is how it's been for the past 10, 20, 30, 40 years. And that's sad.
But going off that note, all I can say is, honestly, when we were younger, I really had this little mental thought. I was like, the world's gonna go in one of two ways. Men and women are gonna flip, or everybody's just gonna move to the asexual route, where they're gonna have kids only in test tubes. They're gonna get that needle just to take my DNA, make a kid.
They'll do that.
They do that now. They do both. Yeah, they do both. But it's mostly flipping towards the gender flipping.
Yeah, because if they can't find no way for men to have kids, they're gonna want to have families and shit to keep going with this shit. So they'll just do the same old, stick them with the needle, stick the woman in the needle, or fuck somebody else to carry that baby and raise them as their child, just to keep that shit going. To the point where that's where population control comes into play. Mm-hmm. More and more people not gonna be going through the whole process of childbirth no more, when it's normal to just extract DNA from somebody else to give us a child.
So the world can't evolve without division.
No.
Alright.
Cause they got that shit in Columbus, where they said in Columbus, Georgia, where it was this old ass weird stone that said the population in the world should only be 300 million people. Think about it, it's 8 billion people on this fucking globe.
They're trying to get rid of like 70% of the world.
Yes.
300 million people in one earth.
This niggas that got 300 million followers on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Think about all of Asia. Something 1.2 point something billion in Asia. Each country has a densely populated amount of motherfucking people. Right. So when you reduce every country's amount to only 300 million.
Definition of population control.
Right there. No babies getting born. no more life being born unless the government knows about it.
Everybody makes because it's enough percentage of people to where we could calculate each person's bank account to control everything.
They're already doing that one currency shit already in the other countries, and America ain't too far behind. So once that shit is passed through, they could literally, we talk about the government now, the government could have full-blown control, know everything you watch, everything you do.
Are we living in New World Order?
We're in the beginning stages of it. This is after 2020 was the birth of it.
That was like the appetizer.
This was
We're still in the appetizer.
After 2020, that's why everybody, cause notice, everybody that talks about everything before 2020, their memory is so fizzy, like, damn, what did I do in 2016? I can't even really remember.
Everything's so fast.
Everything back then was slower.
A year is like 5 years. Like 2016 to 2019 is what this year was.
Nigga, look how fast 2020 went by.
Right.
Look how every year after 2020 went by so quick. We're almost in 2024. 2023 for me fairly feel like it just started.
Yeah, I feel like we in February vibes.
But we're in reality, we're in September, 3 months, 4 months
that
outside
shit
of
ain't no, like that retrograde, that shit, it's like this shit is.
They knew what the fuck they was doing in 2020. That's all, they knew what the fuck they was doing. Keeping everybody in the house so they could get the new world prepped up for when we want everybody outside. Switch some shit around so we got that new world order in the forefront, and these motherfuckers won't even, some people will notice it, but a lot will be sheep and not
by the time you realize it, 10 years it is. 10 years it is.
It'll be too late.
It's 100%.
They won't realize how big these kids are getting, how everybody is starting to change their roles in a way.
We're gonna get rid of these regular cars so everybody drive Tesla.
Yep.
We're gonna have everybody driving electric vehicles by the year 2030.
So if we want everybody to sit in the house, we can just cut the electricity off.
Yes, sir.
That's
because you gotta charge your car. But they trying to say it's good for the earth to drive electrical. No, you want to do it because you want to have more control.
Because if you turn all the electricity off, if a nigga got gas, he can still be out.
Yeah.
But eventually, y'all gonna look at it like, yeah, that car gonna die eventually, nigga.
If you want to run, no, that too. But if you're on the run from us and we want your ass, we could just turn that car off.
Yep.
AI. Everything will be running with AI. So once you got AI under your pocket, nigga, everything gets to cut off whenever they want to flip that switch. That's just how they run it. You know what I'm saying? It's clear as day. It's clear as day.
Honestly.
That's why it made me feel scared for the future, because that bitch, it's already bad, getting bad now, but within a couple years, that bitch gonna be crazy. Crazy.
I feel like the only way you can prepare yourself for this new world is just having your own business, having your own motion, and not depending on these jobs.
You can. Being a worker was the way back in the day, but now it's all about ownership. Ownership is the key. Everything is not the same no more.
You just gotta change with the times. Before it was like cool to have a job, and I ain't saying it's not cool to have a job now, but it's like you gotta lean towards either investing, owning something. It has to be just more
some kind of title.
Yeah.
You can't just say that you work at a warehouse and shit.
You can say that, but you gotta say you investing in stocks, or you owning this business, or you investing.
You gotta have more than one thing you're doing. You can't just be doing one thing.
Like that can't be the end all be all.
Yeah, no.
Cause like you said, once they come through and they could just have unlimited robots that could just be ID numbers that you don't have to pay W-2s for. Like,
Fire.
It hit different when you got a whole warehouse of work that nobody has a W-2.
And that's gonna be bad too, because when you got everybody out of work with Camden and shit, I don't really be in Camden and shit like that, but I read up on the story of it. They didn't have a lot of jobs for people to do, so they were more at home. And that's how, when you got a bunch of niggas at home that got nothing to do with it.
And think about, a lot of people ain't got wisdom, talent, or hustle. So if they can't just go get a regular job,
they're gonna go rob.
Because they ain't got no other way to do it.
They gotta make money somehow. So when you got a bunch of people from young to old, they're gonna wanna make money if it's not through a job.
Like imagine if a nigga got out of high school and ever since he was 18, from 18 to 34, he just worked at the same job for 16 years. He don't know nothing else. He doesn't have no other skill. The only other skill he has is high school education.
Yeah, exactly. So that's like...
And this one job that he worked for the last 16, 18 years.
Right. So that's like saying you have kids that's a 15 and 16-year-old and they see all their other friends with the iPhones posting on TikToks and shit, and you're a parent that's still trying to provide, that's providing for your kid, but you're giving them a phone that's equivalent to the sidekick of that generation, like an old ass phone and shit, that and they don't see no kind of traction in their life compared to the other kids and shit. They're gonna be disrespectful because they're gonna be they're gonna be entitled. All these kids now are entitled, so now they're gonna be entitled to the point where now they're gonna want to head out into the streets and go rob somebody else's phone or go into a store and actually try to do some GTA shit and steal the money. They already doing it now in Chicago. Those kids fucked up that 7-Eleven. And another event in the same year where they just fucked up regular bystanders in downtown, taking their money, taking their phones, regular ass people that's waiting for the bus, walking downtown.
Innocent bystanders.
A group of kids, a bunch of kids from the south side, from the ghettos, coming downtown and just causing mad destruction for no reason. And then you got people in the comments talking about, where are their parents at? Why the parents didn't intervene? The parents don't have no control of these little motherfuckers. Or they just don't want to tell them no because they don't want to deal with the bullshit from the government. Because the government, the way they got it now is they gonna pass a bill where if you try to tell your kids something that they don't want to do, equivalent...
That's worse than the physical abuse.
No, fuck that. Then they get to take them away from you. The government gets to take your child away from you. If the kids don't want to be with you no more because of X, it could be the dumbest fucking reason.
Right.
They're trying to make me do homework, or they won't give me the new iPad. If they call up the 911 or the government or whoever, they could really come to your house, pick them little niggas up, and just take them. And now it's gonna be a bitch to come get your kid back. That's how they got it. So this new world is crazy as fuck now, man. But people don't want to be paying attention to shit like that. But that's why I always look into the news and I try to see what's going on, because a lot of shit is going on under our noses.
Just to stay tuned and aware.
While we worrying about Krishans and Bluefaces of the world, they passing these bills under our noses. So that's why I try to stay in the know about shit. So I don't get caught I don't get caught up
you're lacking knowledge
in the crossfire because I didn't know that this shit was happening. I want to prepare for what the fuck is about to happen. So that's all that is.
It's freaking crazy how this world literally has us chasing our tails. You can't even get a 9 to 5 that's matching what you need to do to survive in this world. You gotta have everything under the sun just to be able to wake up in the morning.
And it's like if you don't have a business or you're not investing, it's like you gotta work 2 jobs just to survive. Not even live, to just survive.
And depending on what area you live, you probably gonna have to get 3 or 4. North Jersey alone, you don't pick the right job, you're gonna have to work 3 or 4 jobs to pay one apartment. That's what my sister's mom doing right now.
7 days a week, 20 to 22 hours out of your 24.
Yep.
I just work 96.
It's like that nowadays.
What can they expect on Zahier World? Because I know you still trying to find that right niche to that.
I just did a video for both my channels. I ain't get to edit them yet, but I just recorded 2 videos. So one of them is a Marlon Wayne's
that guy,
Marlon Wayne's thing for the Zahier World channel, and then the Zahier World I just reacted to a car chase and shit because I'm trying to react more to serious content and shit. So yeah, just expect that probably later on tonight.
100K, man.
Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and also go show love to every channel that you're gonna see in the description box of this video right here. Show love because it don't really cost a thing to show love. So just show love to what we got going on so we can keep giving you constant and consistent content on a more regular basis.
For real. Got any words, Mo?
All I can say is stay blessed out here. Keep your mind on your money and your grind and keep your shit right.
And stay highly favored because you never know when you go outside and that'll be your last day. So you always gotta stay protected at all costs.
Stay woke.